Hi students, how you all? I hope you are pretty good. Okay, before getting to the sessions, okay, let me do some small activity, okay? Okay, all of you stand up, get ready, get ready.
Walking, 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 hop, 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 hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop, and now we stop. Okay, let's get really quiet now, and we'll tiptoe. Shh. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Hop, 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 hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop, now we stop. Okay, get ready to jump. Jumping, 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 jumping. Hop, 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 hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop, now we stop. Do you know how to skip? Well, let's do it. Skipping, 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 skipping. Hop, 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 hop. Running, 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 running. Now we stop, and now we stop. Now.
How was the activity, kids? Did you all enjoy that? I hope so. Okay, now let's zoom into the session. And today let me know about internal organs. Okay, what are the internal organs and then functions? Clear? Today we learn about organ system. Our body has various external as well as internal organs, body parts. The parts of our body that we can see and over, that is external body parts. Clear? And the body parts we cannot see our body, internal organs, that is internal body parts, that is lungs, heart, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and then brain. These are all we can say internal body parts. Clear? And then our body works like a machine, and organs of our body don't work alone. Clear? A number of organs are connected to perform a particular functions, and such organs connected together makes an organ system. Let's learn different organ system in a body. First, let me know digestive system. Organs like stomach, pancreas, small intestine and large intestine like together to make our digestive system. The digestive system breaks down the food we eat into smaller units called nutrients. The nutrients are developed into the blood. So digestive system helps us in taking food and making it ready for use in the body.
Wow! We have become so small!
We are so small that we can enter this boy's body. So, let us start from mouth.
Oh, teeth are making it in small pieces and also grinding it.
Yes, saliva gets added here to this food. Food becomes a thin paste.
Teeth, with help of saliva, make a thin paste. Which way to go now?
Now there are two ways. One goes to the food pipe and other goes to the windpipe. We are going to the food pipe. There is a valve called pharynx. This food pipe is also called esophagus.
Windpipe, food pipe, pharynx. Oh, now we are entering the stomach. Get ready. There's a lot of liquid here.
Food travels from esophagus to stomach.
What is this liquid?
Oh, these are gastric juices. They make the food melt.
This is a kind of boiling here.
Yes, this is also called acid.
Gastric juice.
It is small intestine.
Oh, but food is just traveling. Where would the body take nutrients from the food?
Right question at the right time. Most of digestion happens in small intestine. Most of nutrients are absorbed by body here.
Small intestine. Most of digestion happens here. What is this green liquid?
Oh, this is bile. It is produced in liver and pancreas. It helps in digestion. This liquid comes in small intestine and helps to take nutrients from the food.
Alright. Bile, liver, pancreas. What are these small hills?
These are called villi. Nutrients enter blood from these villi.
Oh, it's a long journey.
Yes, it is 22 feet long.
Small intestine is 22 feet long.
Now we are entering large intestine.
Is it bigger than small intestine?
No, small intestine is bigger in length, but large intestine is bigger in width.
Oh, small intestine is narrow. That is why it is called small intestine.
Yes, here the water from the food is absorbed.
Large intestine, water is absorbed here. Oh, I want to go back. Now this is becoming very thick.
Yes, let's go back. Now it is food waste, which body does not need. It would go out of the body through anus.
Anus, food waste goes out.
So here you can see whole digestive system. Now you know the whole journey of food.
Wow, it is a long journey. It starts from mouth, goes to esophagus, which is food pipe. From there, it goes to stomach. Then it enters small intestine, and from small intestine, it enters large intestine. And from there, it comes out of body through anus.
Let's see an experiment on what happens inside the stomach.
Oh, what is this?
Let me show you how gastric juices in stomach burn the food which we eat.
Why are you cutting the apple?
Because food goes into our stomach in small pieces.
What is the liquid in this jar?
Oh, it is acid, like in our stomach.
So, acid would burn all the food and give us energy.
Yes, acid in stomach burns all the food, or we can say it cooks all the food to get nutrients.
Yeah, it is taking time.
Yes, stomach takes 6-7 hours to burn all the food. I want to show you the difference between small and large intestine.
Oh, these look like intestines.
Look at this. This is very long. But its mass is small. It is called small intestine.
Yeah, it is 25 feet long.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, this with big mouth is called large intestine. It is only 5 feet long.
Yes, it is small in length but bigger in mouth size. That is why it is called large intestine.
Small intestine, 25 feet. Large intestine, 5 feet.
What are you doing?
Oh, I would water some plants with small intestine.
And now let's learn about respiratory system. The airway, lungs, muscles and respiration points of our body are called respiratory system. The respiratory system helps us in respirations or breathing. Breathing gives oxygen to our body and take away carbon dioxide from our body. That oxygen helps us to burn the food to get energy. The lungs is the one of the main organ of respiratory system. Clear?
Joke! I mean, the gall of that guy.
Hold that thought, Nerb. What's this?
5th annual Bodylandia Lung Race. The duo that gets into and then out of the lungs first wins a prize. A prize? A prize, Chloe! Oh my dear heavens, a prize!
If the time on this poster is right, the race is about to start any minute. Yikes! We better get into our running outfits.
A Nerb is always ready for a race.
Chloe's too.
To the racetrack.
Phew. Made it in the nick of time. They're about to start.
And they're off. The kidneys are in the lead, followed by the eyeballs and the ears. Chloe and the Nerb are in dead last. Chloe, let's pick up the pace, shall we?
This isn't working. And I'm breathing really hard.
You're breathing hard because your body needs more oxygen. Oxygen is in the air we breathe. When you're breathing hard, your lungs can take in more oxygen, and your heart is beating faster to get that oxygen all around your body. In we go!
Do you know where we're going?
Of course, into the respiratory system, and more specifically, the lungs.
Ugh, this is gross, Nerb. There are boogers everywhere.
Let's get out of here, Chloe. When you inhale, air comes into your nose or mouth and then down your windpipe, also called the trachea. At the end of the trachea are 2 large tubes called the bronchi. They lead to 2 large organs responsible for breathing, called lungs. One bronchus goes to the left lung and the other one to the right. The lungs inhale air with the help from your chest muscles and diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle under the lungs. As you breathe in, your diaphragm contracts and flattens out. This allows it to move down, so your lungs have more room to expand as they fill up with air.
So when you exhale, everything happens in reverse and the air goes out the way it came in?
Exactly. Here we come!
This is the lungs? Nerb, it's just another set of tubes.
The lungs have tons of these smaller and smaller sized tubes called bronchioles, which can be as small as the thickness of a hair. The end should be right after the next one. Here we come!
Nerb, where are we?
The alveoli, fancy word. This is where the magic happens, where oxygen from the air we breathe gets absorbed into the blood. Alveoli are tiny air sacs at the end of each bronchiole. There are about 600 million alveoli in the lungs. Each has a mesh-like covering of very small blood vessels called capillaries. Oxygen travels into the blood through the alveoli into the tiny capillaries that surround them.
Fantastic!
Oh, right. We've got a race to win. But before we go, I should explain the process of exhaling. The air you breathe in is different than the air you breathe out. The most important gas in the air is oxygen. Every one of your body's cells needs oxygen to stay alive. Deep inside the lungs, your body takes oxygen from the air and delivers it to the bloodstream. Then your heart can pump oxygen-rich blood all around the body. Then the process operates in reverse, letting your body get rid of a gas called carbon dioxide, which is waste gas the body doesn't need. Carbon dioxide is carried by the bloodstream to the lungs. Then the lungs exhale it out of the body.
Nerb, we're falling further and further behind in the race.
No worries, I'll kick it into Nerb Hyperdrive.
We're doing it! We're winning!
Nerb now! We did it! We won! The crowd goes wild, yo! Why is everyone so quiet?
Nerb, we won the race like 45 minutes ago.
Oh,
Now let's learn about excretory system. Organs like kidneys, bladder and ureter makes our excretory system. Functions of our excretory system is to remove the waste material from our body.
Hello there, Nerb.
Chloe, what are you doing up there?
Looking for a learning adventure.
Okay, good luck. Hope you find a good one.
Oh, I already have. Tell me, Nerb, what do you know about the urinary system?
Way too much.
No, seriously, what do you know?
There's some bean-shaped things and maybe some tubes.
Precisely, and also imprecisely. You see, the urinary tract begins at the kidneys, which are the two bean-shaped things. The kidneys are organs the size of your fist that sit under your ribs along your back. Kidneys filter blood to remove waste. That waste and extra water combine to make urine, which is also called pee.
Chloe?
After the kidneys, it's pretty much just plumbing. The urine enters two small tubes, one coming from each kidney.
Chloe?
Those are called the ureters. They lead to the bladder. The bladder is a sac that holds the pee.
Chloe!
Right now, your bladder is probably feeling very full, since you look really stressed out about it. When it's time to go to the bathroom, the smooth muscle of the bladder contracts to push pee into another tube called the urethra, which carries the pee out of the body.
Chloe, you know that typically I'd love to learn anything about the human body. But right now, I think I'd really prefer to talk about anything but pee.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nerb. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. It's just that staying hydrated is incredibly important to keep the human body running well. Fluids of all kinds help keep us hydrated, but nothing does it as well as water.
Yes. Tell me more about water, Chloe.
Our bodies are actually made of water. 60% of our body mass is just water.
Have another sip, Chloe. Talk to me about hydration.
We feel better and even think better when we drink enough water. Plus, it's delicious and refreshing. Drinking water keeps you from getting dehydrated. That's when you don't drink enough water and you feel dizzy and sick.
How is that water, Chloe?
It's great. I feel very hydrated. Did you know that you can tell if you've drunk enough water by the color of your pee? If you're well hydrated, your pee will be light yellow because your body has plenty of extra water to get rid of. If you're dehydrated, your pee may be a darker yellow because your body is holding on to the water instead of peeing it out.
Have you had enough water, Chloe?
Yeah, I think I have.
And now we wait.
I have to pee!
Get in line, sister. It's gonna be a wait.
But I can't wait. I just drank this whole bottle of water. What could possibly be going on in there?
Just take a deep breath and think of all those happily hydrated cells sloshing around in your body, full of all that water you just drank.
That's it. I'm busting in there.
Grandpa Jebediah, Nerb?
Eh? Who's that? I'm trying to nap here.
Nap? I've been waiting all this time, and you've been napping?
It's the only place to grab some peace and quiet around here.
Excuse me, Grandpa Nerb, but do you think you could let us pee?
Yeah, keep your pants on.
You know what they say, ladies first.
Oh, no, that's what humans say. In Nervous, the saying goes up, he who shows up first to urinate is allowed to be the first to urinate.
Oh, come on. You just made that up.
And next we learn about circulatory system, heart, arteries, venous, or we can say circulatory system. And it's carry a blood to all parts of our body. You should exercise and eat healthy foods to take care of your circulatory system. The heart is a muscle. Every beat pushes the blood through your entire body. Do you want to know your heart size? Okay, you might just try it. Just close your fist. Okay, that is how big your heart is. You may know that. It is a little to left in the middle of your chest. Do you know how does your hearts work? The human hearts are made up of 4 different chambers. In the upper chambers are called the left atrium and then right atrium, and the bottom chambers are known as left ventricle and then right ventricle. It all starts in the upper right atrium, and then where the deoxidant blood enters into the heart. Okay, from there the blood goes through the tricuspid valve, okay, to the second chamber called the right ventricle, and which pumps the blood to the left directions through the pulmonary valve and then to the pulmonary artery and directly into the lungs. Okay, that's where the blood mixes with the oxygen, and then the oxygenate blood travels back through the pulmonary vein, okay, into the left atrium. Clear? And finally through the mitral valve into the 4th chamber is called the left ventricle, and the pumped out to the rest of your body. Clear? Did you know, kids, your heart pumps 2000 gallons of blood every day, and also your heart beats about 100,000 times in one day. Okay, and then it's approximately 35 million times a year. During an average of lifetime, the human heart will beat more than 2.5 billion times. And now that you have learned about that heart, okay?
The nerves in those guys.
Let me guess. The Pinky Gang?
They've got my mommy!
What? Your mommy? Those knuckle-headed jerks! This has gone too far. Now it's personal. It's mommy-saving time. Read me that note again.
Dear little nerve, that's what she calls me. The Pinky Gang has taken me to the final chamber. And that's it. That's all she had time to write before they took her away.
Sounds like a riddle to me. We just have to figure out what it means.
Oh, I'm out of breath, and my heart's thumping like a runaway train.
That's because your body's working hard, which means your heart and lungs have to work harder to get oxygen through your body. Wait! That's the answer! The heart!
Isn't the answer always in our hearts?
Well, yes, but I meant the answer to the riddle. I think they've taken her to the chambers of the heart.
Oh, yes, exactly as I suspected.
They may have the head start, but we have the advantage. We know the circulatory system.
We do?
We're going to follow this vein directly to the heart.
Thank you, kind river, for taking us on this noble quest.
Nerve, it's blood. That's its job. Your veins carry blood to the heart, and your arteries carry blood away from the heart.
Away from my heart? Is that safe?
It's not just safe, it's necessary. You need blood everywhere, from the top of your head to your toes. And arteries and veins, called blood vessels, are how the blood gets there and back again.
But why? What do my toes need blood for?
Your body is made of tiny cells that all need oxygen. It's your blood's job to bring the oxygen to every part of your body, including your toes.
So how does this oxygen get in the blood?
The lungs bring oxygen into the body when you breathe. From there, it has to find its way to every other part of your body, and the blood is its delivery service. The heart pumps blood to the lungs to pick up oxygen, then pumps the oxygenated blood out to the rest of the body. After the blood has delivered all the oxygen, it picks up carbon dioxide, a waste product. Then the blood goes back to the lungs to drop off the carbon dioxide and pick up more oxygen. And the whole process begins again.
The circle of life. Chloe, how long are we going to be on this boat?
There's no earthly way of knowing. The oxygen just keeps on flowing, and the eyeballs keep on rowing, and they show no signs of slowing.
Oh, Chloe, make it stop!
Okay, we're here.
Chloe, this heart is huge!
The human heart is only about the size of a fist, but this is the heart of Bodylandia. Now, the note says they have her in the final chamber. If we follow the blood flow through the heart, it will take us through the 4 chambers of the heart, the 2 atria and 2 ventricles, and right to her.
Watch out, mommy stealers. Here we come.
Nerb, blood is going that way.
Here we come.
We started in the right atrium where the blood enters the heart. From there, we follow the blood through the tricuspid valve into the right ventricle. Valves keep blood flowing into the right direction. Next, it took us through another valve, the pulmonary this time, and through the pulmonary artery up to the lungs. That's where the blood loaded up on oxygen. We all left that place fully oxygenated. Exited through the pulmonary veins into the left atrium, then at last through the mitral valve, and into the left ventricle.
The final chamber.
What's that noise?
Mommy! Oh no! What have you done to her?
Jonathan Nerbquist Nerbington, you shush now. I'm fine.
But you were stolen by the Pinky Gang. How could you be fine?
Stolen? I wasn't stolen, you silly little Nerb. I'm teaching my Monday morning yoga and meditation class.
What?
Didn't you read the note I left you?
The Pinky Gang has taken me to the final chamber.
Turn it over.
For our Monday morning yoga and meditation class.
But it's the Pinky Gang. They're the bad guys.
Oh, they're not that bad. They just need to relax. I'm teaching them how to find their centers.
I feel so focused.
So tranquil.
I never realized being evil was so stressful.
Why don't you join us? When we're done, we can all leave together with the oxygen-rich blood through the aorta.
Circulatory, circulatory, circulatory.
And next, let we learn about nervous system, the brain, the spinal cord, and the types of nerves we are having. It receives messages from the sense organs and other part of the body. If you feel thirsty, the message will send to the brain. The message give a action what we have to do, it send to us. Okay, and send orders to the body. The nerve system is the highway along with our brain and send and receive information. Clear?
Do you know how we understand when something is hot or cold, or when something is sweet or bitter? Okay, it is our nervous system, which controls all of our senses, like taste, touch, sight, smell, etc.